You can keep running. You don't have to jump off the treadmill.
I just couldn't hear you. Decided to turn you up.
Yeah, to turn me up. I don't know if I shared this link in the other chat. Let me copy it and share it real quick. How's everybody's night going? How's everybody's week been?
Oh, I'm orange.
Oh, what's happening there? Fill me in. Why are you orange?
I don't know.
Do you have an orange light on?
I don't think so. No.
I dreamed in that color for years. It was awful because I just coached under orange lights for 8 years, and that was all I could see. My life was like you'd go out in the daylight. My life was just permanently tinted. Amy sore. Amy had that leg workout for you.
It went really well, but I can feel it today.
Yeah. I revamped the others. Go take a look.
Okay, sounds good.
You don't have to look now, but hey, this Amy can't move. Well, other Amy was dealing with the what is it? What do we call it? It's not shoulder, it's neck, right?
It technically is two bulging discs that are compressing a nerve.
Oh, she's dealing with that from carrying a diamond around while she ran 48 miles. And yeah, so we opted to just go legs, and she's paying the price now, looking like sitting in bed. So yeah, what's the hot button topics right now? You're just gonna make me run my mouth. We're small, 20 only 20 people. We're small town.
Oh, I got a question.
You got a question? Uh-oh. Your questions
Yeah.
are always good.
No, this isn't that good. I am all of 53 years old today, and I woke
Happy
up
birthday.
and oh, no, 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 that's not till June. Then I get
Yeah.
to turn another year older. But my body decided it wanted to feel 53 today, and I woke up, my lower back is like completely locked up. Just take the next couple days off.
How bad?
This morning it was excruciating, and between muscle relaxer and heating pad all day, it's much better.
So you've been telling me you've been sitting on your butt all day after that, right?
Oh, 100%. I got to work, man.
Can you?
Actually, when I wasn't sitting, I had to stand at my desk because I couldn't sit anymore.
Yeah, you need to get moving.
Yep.
Gentle stretching.
The 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 PT in the room took it out of my mouth. I would say at least like every 30 to 60 minutes, get up and walk. Get
Oh,
up
no,
and walk.
that I've been doing all day because if I sit, it completely locks up.
Yep.
Now, I've been walking around. I just didn't know if I should just leave the weights alone today.
You
Yeah,
know,
you
I
go into the on-demand stuff, and there's some like back and hip stretching and mobility. Do
Per-
those.
Perfect.
she's not wrong. And the ones I would really look for on there, cat cow. Do you know that
Yep.
one?
Oh, yeah.
You're a yogi. That tends to get it moving. I don't know if I have any. What is it called? I want to say the name is a Mackenzie press up, where you lie face down,
Hmm.
place your hands.
Prone press up.
Huh?
Prone press up.
That that's probably what it is in the app. I'm going off a different name. You put hands under the shoulder, upper body up, hips staying on the floor, and just try to lift upper just a little bit, 2 seconds up and then lower, three
Okay.
seconds up, lower, just trying to reduce that pressure. You said heat. Heat's always my go-to. Sleep on that thing, even though they tell you not to. Most of them. Does yours have an automatic off?
I don't know if it does or not.
Find out before you go to sleep.
All right.
Mine turns off after like 45 minutes, and it's under my back. It's probably not going to burn the house down I'm going to notice before anything,
Yeah.
but I'll if mine locks up and I have a history of that, I'll turn that thing on in the middle of the night. I'll fire it back up in the middle of the night. She gets all nervous. She's like, "You burn the house," and I'm like, "It's if the fire starts, it's starting under me. Like
Exactly. I'm toast to begin with.
we're gonna find it right away. I'm gonna notice right away. Like probably not the best advice to give somebody, but hot shower, warm bath if you can get into a bath. Like Probably Epsom salt, reduce some of the any kind of heat is going to be.
Yeah. Should I do the bath before to loosen it up or
Yeah,
after? Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Um,
shucks. I got to take a bath. Oh, well.
Erica's got a good one. Lidocaine patches tend to help with that, but you got to go with the prescription strength. But again, that's just masking it. Like, we want to try to think of what can loosen it too. Like, you could do your like lying on the back, throw your calves up on a chair, and have the knees and hips at like a 90 degree,
Yep.
and then just breathe through it and decompress that spine.
Oh, I did that today at work with some very odd looking faces looking at me like, what the hell are you doing?
It's I've tossed the back a few times, and it's weird because it'll never happen like when I'm lifting something,
Hmm.
but it'll be okay. I hit a deadlift PR 2 days ago, and then I go to tie my shoe, and something will just crack, and she hates when I do it, and that's why I've stopped. Like I don't have a need to lift 400 pounds deadlifting anymore. Like I'm good. So she hates when I do that when I toss it because she'll hear me writhing around on the floor and rolling and with a 12-pound Pomeranian in the house, it's very difficult to foam roll and use I have a little psoas releaser that tends to help it, but it's a tricky thing. It's like a little U and
Yeah.
it digs into there, which tends to release that a little bit. Um, yeah, avoid twisting, avoid lifting anything heavy for a little bit. Don't aggressively stretch it. I'd say going forward, things you would want to do too to kind of prevent it. Like I'm trying to think of what program I have them in, but bird dogs are a good one to like. Don't do this now.
Right.
After the fact, once you're all healed, mess around with bird dogs, mess around with glute bridges a little more, and dead bugs. And I know I have those in one of those mobility programs, and I cannot think of which one it is.
Yeah. I think it's trying to get consistent with the lifting and the running was just a little, and I know that it's like my glutes
You got
are
it, girls.
probably weak and my hamstrings and they're not engaging enough.
Said every runner ever.
Yeah. So, yeah, because it was fine. And then I woke up this morning and it just feels like the muscle is just super tight and sore, like it's just guarding. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to let it relax a little bit. So,
I mean, that's exactly what it is. Like when Bob was dealing, well, Bob's still dealing with his little injury there. He said he had an elevated glute, and it's the one side compensating and guarding the other side.
Mhm.
It's overprotective. Your body doesn't want to be in pain.
no. So I think I need to start doing more. Uh,
Bob had a raised booty.
Now I have the bruising is now all around my leg. It's touching all around sides now. It's great.
It looked like it got
Mm.
lighter though.
It did. It did.
Good. Lighter's good.
I've
It's
been
discipline.
stretching. I've been asking Heather for advice, so I've been stretching.
You've been stretching?
I have.
Y'all, it's a Christmas miracle, everyone.
Go,
I
Bob,
have to.
go.
I actually was able to put my sock on today.
That when you if you toss out the back, putting shoe and I mean maybe it's different. I'm 6'2". You're a little different size than me, Amy, but putting the socks and shoes on
Nope.
was
I went
absolutely brutal.
I went to do that this morning and it was like, nope, it's
Nope.
slip-ons for me.
Brutal. Oh,
Even with the
God
hand,
bless seat warmers in your
my wife
cars.
went away, and I had my son actually had to put my socks on. I couldn't do it.
oh, it's not fun.
Yeah,
Not fun. I don't like when we're in pain.
I'm sure I'll rip it out again when I start squatting again. It's fine.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's
when
because
can I start? When can I start legs again? Not till after.
not till after
Christmas.
you're fully healed.
When is that?
After the
Listen,
challenge.
I knew Heather was gonna come off mute. I was waiting for the the doc to chime in and tell Bob to
I
reel
don't know
it in.
when. I have no idea.
Okay, so what did you ask, Bob, when you could run?
When I can
No, when he
start
can
squatting
squat.
and lift the weights again.
Oh,
And mind
squat.
you-
I hold off on the squats until you can like walk pain free. And if you can do like the stuff I gave you pain free, then you can try and squat. No weights though. I mean, you can lift arms and lift your other leg. Just don't overactivate the quads or the hamstrings on the side and hurt.
Okay.
We just want that to heal.
I'm so glad she
I'll
threw in
send you.
there.
I should have
Yeah,
done
I do
this.
listen to people. I do listen.
I'll send you the like protocol that I use
Okay.
next week when I'm at work, and then it'll give you a little bit better idea to follow.
I'm so glad, Heather, that you said squat without weight too, because I think when Bob gets the all clear, his brain is going to be like, yeah, well, let me go back to squatting 300 pounds, 400 pounds. So that little asterisk, I really appreciate you throwing in there.
Why? I can't believe I popped it. I've been working my legs off like crazy. I don't. I think honestly, I think I slipped on the road sand or the road salt, and my foot went too far back. I don't understand how it happened.
Hey, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
You got to let it recover. Moral of the story, anybody going through something, don't go through the pain, recover. Let's see who else I got to pick on. Who's quiet out there tonight? Lisa said she doesn't want to talk to us tonight. You're doing great, Lisa, and we're proud of you. Welcome. You're doing great. We love you.
Hey, I got a question.
I was coming to you next. It was either going to be you or Ryan.
So tomorrow I have on my schedule a T-bar row.
You don't have one?
I don't have one.
I'll fix
It's
it.
one of my best because I'm strength pull right now.
We have a row.
No,
Oh my gosh.
it's not that one. No.
It's not that one. You don't have any T-bar at your gym?
No.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Stupid gym.
There's
You
one.
could.
Show me what it is.
I can give you the hack, or I can go and change it. Which do you want?
Either. Well, both.
You
What's
could. You have access to the like a row handle, right? That's
Yeah.
usually on a cable machine.
Yeah.
You could look for the corner, and almost every gym has one of these. Wait, what kind of gym do you go to?
It's an Anytime Fitness.
Anytime. Yeah, somebody does this there. You could find the corner that looks janky, which means somebody put a barbell in the corner of the wall
Yeah.
and then wrapped the row handle around it and did those rows like that. Or you could wedge it in a corner of a squat rack and go sideways there.
Okay, so
Or
I'm trying because it's the lying T-bar.
yeah, but you could do that standing. That's one that
Okay.
you could do.
Okay.
You could do standing, and some gyms have. Let me see. Oh man, no.
I'm trying to think if they have one of the squat racks might have the attachment.
Where's my share screen button? Share screen.
I'd have to double check though when I get there.
Yeah, you're looking for one of
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
something like that.
Yes, I think they might have that on one of the squat
If they
racks.
got that, substitute that right in, and I
Okay.
wouldn't change anything else. Oh yeah, and there's. Oh, this man. Whoa, where'd the picture go? It's not cool. Got way too many windows open, as always. Just put it. Yeah, I wouldn't put any. I would not trust any weight on that like it is.
No. Yeah.
But, and I'm trying to see if nobody's got it like wedged in. Yeah, I don't see it wedged anywhere. But you could literally wedge it in the corner of a squat rack, and I've done them like that plenty of times.
Okay.
The chest
Yeah,
support
why
is
don't
just.
you do upright rows on the cable machine? Use the lowest setting, go up like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, you could.
Use the wide bar.
You could do a bar like that too, but I'm trying to get them that deep stretch of that bent over.
You can though if you use the bottom pulley and you use the bent bar with the wide handles, you can absolutely get the stretch.
Oh yeah, you could switch your positioning to hit that. I was thinking more of an upright row.
That's an
Was
old
what
school routine.
That's your old school routine?
Yep.
So Dale, you got multiple options here. And if you want me to switch it out, just let me know.
Okay. No, that's not. I think I can make that work.
If it doesn't work,
Yeah, we can switch it.
we'll adjust for next time. What else you got? Does Lori got a question?
No.
Lori, you're quiet.
Yeah, she's gonna need running added in after I get her signed up for the 10K next on Tuesday.
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah, I'm in for Dopey, so yay.
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 I'm gonna try for it on Tuesday.
I'm not gonna fight for it. I have whoever gets the 5 minute wait, I have a notepad with all of my credit card information that you'll be privy to. Just let me know if you've got a 5 minute wait. You will have mine and Kim's clothing size, address, all of our personal information. Because I'm not effing around this time. Stupid wine bag.
You looking for Dopey? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for Dopey. It's in the event guide, Michelle.
No, I know how to find Dopey, and I can't find you the pricing. Um, if I'm in for what I need, I can help others depending on my patient schedule. I do have an actual fitness question.
Oh, okay, you can go next. Bethany has one too. You go first.
Oh, wait, I was trying to read the chat to see if there was something else. So by all means.
No, you go first because you're here.
Beth isn't here?
No, she's here, but you're on the screen.
Oh.
You're on my screen at least.
Okay, so my question is about tomorrow. So I'm supposed to have some type of, I think it looks like a leg day tomorrow, but I'm trying for a PR on Saturday. So would you recommend doing everything, but just doing a little bit lighter, or just what would you recommend
Tomorrow's
for
Friday?
Tomorrow's Friday, and I have a 10K on Saturday that I'm trying to go for a good run on Saturday.
You don't have a leg day tomorrow. You have a pull day tomorrow.
I do have pull day tomorrow because there's no Bulgarian squats on pole.
Leg day was yesterday.
It was yesterday, and I felt it still.
So you'll
today.
be fine.
Okay, so just do everything as normal then. Got it.
You'll be fine. I would just one modification just to rest your hamstrings and not put any pressure on your lower back. I'd do the dumbbell bent over row, lying chest first on a bench.
I can do that.
Take the pressure off the back. Pullover is not going to bother every single. No. No, yeah, you're good. What's your time you're going for?
Like a 105. It's all going to be temperature dependent. It's probably going to be 30. If it's in the 40s, if it's in the upper 40s, I would really like a 105. If it's in the 30s, we'll see what my lungs can handle. So it's going to be temperature dependent. We had 70-degree weather yesterday, and it's 31 right now and snowing.
Okay.
All right, so do pull over the way I should. Got it.
Yes. Do pull the way you should. Anytime that I switch, just so the vast majority know, anytime I switch from a total body routine into more of a push, generally what you'll hear is the term push-pull legs. So push-pull legs is a very common split. And going with, the fact that a lot of people are runners on here, if we were to go with push-pull legs, it would end up being push Monday, pull Wednesday, legs Friday, and long runs and races tend to be on Saturday. So I buck that trend by doing it as far away from long run and race days on both ends. So that's why legs, if we're going into that kind of split, it's always going to be in the middle of the week. So your legs have time to rest before, your legs have time to rest after. Just a little insight. Uh-oh, Bethany's got a question. Everybody buckle up.
Oh, what? Do I ask stupid questions? I mean, it's possible. People ask me stupid questions all day, so maybe mine are stupid back. No, but
I'm just on a roll today after busting Michelle Stones that I'm feeling like I'm gonna have a little fun.
No, it's not. It's actually quite boring. It's just a follow-up. Did you say, and maybe I didn't read it right, but did you say that you already have a band workout to work on pull-ups, or did you
Nope.
say you were working on one?
Nope. I did not say that.
Okay.
You misread. So I will preface. I'll open up to her question. Bethany reached out to me earlier this week
Yeah, last week
with
that, but I don't know when. It
with a new
doesn't
goal.
matter.
She's got a new goal. New goal is to do how many pull-ups?
At least one.
At least one.
Me too.
I love working on my upper body, but it's just I can't do a damn pull-up.
I can't either.
So so there. I don't have a specific routine for it, but I have a way to. We're gonna make it happen, and a plan to execute it. So my two questions was if she had two things, those being obviously access to a pull-up bar because we can't train a pull-up without a pull-up bar. The lat pull down does not. It translates, but it's not it's a whole different ball game because it's just pulling your body up is a whole different thing. And a band. The reason for the band was, and really a set of bands. And this is the same way I would scale if you're somebody that ever says, I want to do my first push up without being on the knees. I would scale these both the same way. We find the band that gives you, it's got the heaviest amount of resistance. So it's going to pull you up the majority of the way. So you're going to start at the bottom. Band is going to be looped around your pull up bar. You're going to slip your feet into, or at least just one foot into that band. Come to the bottom. Now the band's going to be ready to pull you up. You're going to use that band to get to the top and then lift your knees up so that now the band's no longer got tension because your knee's up and you're going to slowly lower to the ground. And I'm going to make Miss Kim do these when we go to the gym on Saturday because it does not translate. I'm realizing as well when I'm saying it, but you're going to use the band to get you up and then you're going to fight gravity and work the negative rep on the way down. You're going to fight for your life on the way down. And then you're going to keep doing that as many as you can and build up that way and then progress to a lighter band and progress to a lighter band until the band's not doing any more of the work.
You're right. I totally read I thought you were saying that you also had like a band workout to work out at home, like those muscles. So totally read that wrong.
No, yeah, you're just going to you're just going to add in pull-up training, which it can even start with like trying to do it once or twice a day, like once a day. Like
what about like, so like I can go to the gym, obviously. I don't go that often. I maybe go once a week, but I also told Dan said he would like get one and install it for me. But like,
good man.
What about, I know, right? He's so great. What about using like the machine that has like the weight on it that you like put your knees on? Is that beneficial or is that just something that like is not? Like, you put your knees on it and then you put the weight and then you pull yourself up.
It's beneficial. It's going to be more natural than the lat pull down.
Okay.
So you could do that, but you'd almost want to do that. So that particular machine is the opposite of every other machine you'll find in the gym. The more weight you have on it, the easier it becomes. So you have to make sure you're progressively dropping the weight so that you're pulling more Bethany instead of the weight pulling you. That makes sense. And then the difference the reason I like the band is because you build up a lot of strength on that negative portion of the rep. As you're coming back down, you're going to build up a lot of strength. You don't have a ton of weight to pull, which is a good thing. That's not working against you. It's going to be harder, Even if I see a 150-pound guy doing 10 pull-ups, it doesn't translate to me. I'm like, yeah, I'm pulling 216 pounds every time you're pulling 150. It's not an exact translation. It's going to be harder for me to move a larger bit of mass. So, we got that working for you. I think the band will help you get there faster. And then also mix in and I'll come up with like a protocol once you've got a pull-up bar at home. And where, yeah, you also want to change your grips up as well. Like, all right, so not just the standard pull up, let's do the chin up because the chin up is also going to just hammer out your biceps and make them strong. And then a real challenge is grip strength. So you could even do dead hangs on the bar. Like if you got access to a bar, you and that's good for spinal decompression, just doing a dead hang there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy I asked because I was confused. But see, was my question that bad?
No, that was a good one. I'm liking the questions tonight. Um, it's the same thing for push-ups. The negative rep, I think so many people are like, and I've talked about this before. One thing that I looked at as a big failure of the teams that I trained, and it always triggered me was somebody being a member in the studio for 8 years and not being able to do a single push-up outside of on the knees. And we do not use the term, I'm not even going to say the term, but there's a term when you do the push-up on the knees, it's disrespectful. I know plenty of women that can do really good, really clean push-ups. So we don't use the G push-up word around here. But you could take that high plank position, slowly fight gravity to the ground, take the knee at that point, press up. High plank position again, take it slow and steady down, drop to the knees, press back up, and just build up that way. You will build strength that way, 100%. And it's just, again, progressive overload. If you can only do 8 of them comfortably, try for 9 the next time. Just keep shooting for 9, then shoot for 10. Like I want to be able to get to do like I keep going between 20 or 25. Right now I'm at about 12 good clean dead hang pull-ups. I want to get to a point when I can do just 20 to 25 looking just easy peasy. Easy peasy. Let's see. Christina's got a question too.
So I have a question about squats,
I love squats.
or lunges more for me. I have previously, actually working with a physical therapist, developed bursitis in my knee just from doing lunges. And he was very apologetic. I'm like, yeah, I just don't feel something about the support. I'm still having too much lateral movement and it's just irritating the knee. So I'm very cautious about working the lunges in. Is there something else I can substitute in? I looked at all the substitutions and they all seem to be kind of equally.
They're all lunges.
Yeah, I'm all worried. I'm worried with all of them that I'm going to have, that kind of instability in the knee that could lead to irritation.
Do squats bother it?
Not, haven't really done very many squats. I can't go very low.
We gotta work on that. We gotta work on that. The two
Yeah.
options, I mean, squat would probably be, yeah, let's go to that as the option. But you also, it's like you don't want to not train the movement pattern either, because
Right.
by training the movement pattern, you'll eventually protect against that. So if you had access to a TRX, that's where I'd say
Okay.
body weight reverse lunge with the TRX just being your anchor, being that extra base of support, that extra stability, holding on to it, and just plenty of people that built that back up just by utilizing the TRX. It doesn't have to be a TRX. I mean, anything that you've got more support than you do.
Okay.
That'd be my go-to. Talk to the PT though, like see if they're okay with that. Like you don't want to mess with the hard work they're working on too. But that's where I would kind of lean on. Let's try to build the strength around it with the TRX, or we could go the opposite route. If your doc's like, no, I don't like that. It's a little gnarlier in here than we thought. Then to say, okay, I'll start flipping them up for just like squat variations and stuff. So you just let me know then. You got your you got your St. Patrick's Day shirt on too already. You're,
Yeah.
you're ready.
Well, with the races this week, well, the first of the races is this weekend
You
in
have
the
a
area
St.
for St. Patrick's Day.
I don't have a St. Patty's run on my calendar. It's a bummer.
It's
It's
one of the
lovely.
big ones. It's Portland puts on a couple big ones every year, and the Shamrock runs one of the big ones. So it's kind of cool.
The
People
Shamrock.
big expo and everything.
My running buddy, the other tutu guy, is bummed that we have our transformation call next Tuesday and I won't be able to join him at Raglan Road. And my wife is thrilled because it's trouble. It's trouble to go to Raglan Road with that man on St. Patrick's Day. Bad
You
news
mean
bears.
it's just go to Raglan Road with him full stop?
What?
You mean it's just trouble to go to Raglan Road with him full stop?
Yes. I'm gonna just see if I can pull the
Kind of always
photo.
feels like
Oh,
St. Patrick's Day at Raglan Road.
huh?
It always feels like St. Patrick's Day there.
No, but it's extra. Oh, I don't know. He treats it like he's a real Irishman, and he's not. I'm the Irish one. But I don't know when it was. I don't know when the year that my wife said I will not go there with him again on St. Patrick's Day. So I'm trying to find a photo of him on the ground in Disney Springs to share, but we won't embarrass anybody tonight. Let's see what else I got in that chat. Also want to do Dopey for 2028. Do it, Erica. Did that answer your question, Christina? Kind of.
That's great. We have a local gym that has a whole TRX studio, and I've been curious. I haven't tried it yet, so I've been curious about trying it.
And you could search when you go to substitute, you could search like a TRX reverse lunge, and that'll come up. It's probably buried in the other options, but you could search that and then see if it works. Like just if you want to see how it's, and you're using it for extra support.
Yeah.
The further you are from that anchor, the more support it's going to give. Just make sure your arms are like not pulling you forward. I can send you a little video on it if you need.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Things I'm going to make Kim record with me at the gym this weekend. Bethany, my talking twin. I love that golden niece and Bethany. Yo, we're going to get them pull-ups in. Denise, you're going to get one too.
I need to get one, yes.
We're gonna have to find somewhere at the finish line to do a pull-up together if you do.
Okay.
It's gotta be a bar we can hang on and not get thrown out. Sonny wants one too. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get hello friended.
Hello, friend. I've been there before. You've been practicing pull-ups? Is that you that wrote that? You're that Michelle?
I use the pull-up assist machine, and then I try to decrease the weight resistance. You know what I'm talking about, like, decrease the weight
Yeah.
resistance on it.
Yeah. I like those.
Dude,
They're good.
crap. I want to look like Berselli when I'm done.
Oh my God. This man, he keeps tagging me in these videos 5 minutes after I finish working out.
You had literally just posted like yours about your like you were just just finished posting like your sauna one, and then Berselli like posted his instantly.
He's got to let me know these things are coming. Got to let me know.
He did. He wrote it in the event guide.
Oh my God. You're going to trigger me again.
I felt personally attacked. I was like, listen, I literally just haven't even done anything yet, and I'm being accused of being a bully. And I'm the
Stop
least
bullying
bully.
people.
I'm like the least bully of a person.
I'm just going to go on there and start giving people the wrong answer.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, but you could pick up your bibs on the morning of.
I mean,
Buses run until 6 a.m. You can absolutely walk through from Epcot or from Yacht Club through Epcot to the start line. How pissed would you be if you tried that?
Oh, I wish. That would be great if you can do that.
I told you, Bob, I'll pick you up if I have to.
All right.
We're gonna go to Swan for Dopey next year, I think. Oh,
I mean, I do know there was a girl, not this dopey, but last year at the marathon, and she started the marathon at mile 5, and her hotel was very conveniently at the cabins, and if you follow the path to the cabins to where the marathon started, it was really conveniently right before the mile 5 timing mat. It was really strange how that happened.
It's funny how that works.
Brian Davis was Data Man was very excited to point that one.
He's crazy. He's crazy, and I like it. Let's see. Heidi's got a random question.
I do. So, as
Oh,
you
is it cold
know,
there?
uh, oh, dude, it's like we're losing snow so fast. It's so sad.
It's just
My
like
husband's work, he works as a ski patroller up at the resort. It's so thin. He's like, I don't even know if we're gonna make it to Easter, let alone
oh
till the
no.
end of April. We need more. So that's why I put on snowy background.
I like it.
Um, so I've been doing my PT on my legs 2 days a week, and then I've just been doing the arms 2 days a week. But what has been interesting is as I've been tracking my stats, I'm back pretty close to my goal weight. Which I guess my question is am I just going to be puffy and kind of like inflamed when I start building my mileage back up? Like I haven't decided if I'm doing dopey or goofy. I need to figure it out, obviously. But regardless, as I start to rebuild back my mileage after this PT phase, like I'm just wondering if that's like I like because I'm like, oh, I feel good now. I can refit back into all my favorite pants. But like when I start running again, am I gonna have all that puffiness that I've had that, kept me at that, 10-pound heavier weight that I was at all during dopey training?
Running tends to cause inflammation.
I know.
So you got to realize though, like puffy and inflamed isn't isn't really weight gain. So it's a tricky one. Like
Yeah, I
if you're
figured it was a
gaining
random
weight
question.
along the process, that I'd say is a whole different thing. But if you're a little puffy after a 9 miler on a Saturday, like that's just the name
Okay,
of the game. Like everybody gets, especially like when you're messing with salt, you're messing with carbon up, and
right.
and that's where like kind of adjusting macros on a day to day type of basis really comes
Like
into
we were
play. Like
doing with the carb cycling.
carbs, so carb cycling. Like I will
Yeah, I
I
remember
will
when we
carb.
tried that.
I'll do like a medium carb day on a Friday and then a high on Saturday because I know I'm going for that long run. And then I'll play it by ear Sunday, but then Monday I might do low carb just to
Yeah, okay.
kind of offset everything I took in there. And also when you do a lower carb day, you're getting rid of the glycogen in the muscle. You're gonna have less glycogen in your muscle. You're gonna potty a lot, and that's gonna kind of flush some of the water out, flush some of the bloat out,
Hmm.
flush some of the inflammation out. So I don't think you're gaining weight when you run. I think your body is just less inflamed, which is not a bad thing.
Well, and I wonder if, yeah, like, because when I was
That's what
dopey
I want
training,
to
I
do
was like,
too. Just sit
do
down.
all the carbs, right? Like, I was probably like, sure, bring it on.
I
But
mean,
it's been so nice now. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, my favorite pants fit again. Like, it's been great. But I'm
it,
also, my mileage is really low right now because of the PT and not, being actively training.
that's where I keep an eye on it as it goes up. Like watch the fluctuations because
Okay.
you're not going to go right into a 20 miler, right? You're going to start going back in a
Yeah.
when's your
Yeah.
plan to get back?
Well, Chris gave me 12 miles this weekend, and he said I can do it because it's only 4 miles of running. He has me walking 8 of the 12. So I haven't decided if I'm going to do 8 or 12 this weekend,
So you're gonna have
but
to.
half more, half of it'll be walking. I'm only run walking, four of it.
I don't think that's good. I would
Yeah.
monitor. I would look at every little bit of that and say, are the pants a little
Yeah.
tighter the next day? Am I a little puffier?
Okay.
And see, is it because Because, oh man, I just did 12 miles of
Right.
activity and I gorged on Saturday. Does it come
Yeah.
back down by Thursday, Friday?
Right. Okay. Yeah, this is all great input. I had a feeling it was, yeah, somewhat related, but wasn't sure. And I'll pay more attention as I start up my training because it'll be goofy, gopey. It'll be goofy or dopey. I haven't decided yet.
You better make a decision.
I know. I'm actually I am one of the Club Run Disney folks, so I have the benefit of deciding this week. But I need to talk to Mary and see what she wants to do and see what other, yeah, my husband thinks I'm crazy to try Dopey again, but we'll see. I'll make a decision soon.
My wife thought I was crazy for the first three, and she's been along for the last two.
I know, that's awesome. My husband thinks I'm totally crazy.
It's
All right, thanks, Tom.
gonna be fine. Yeah, keep me posted. Keep me posted on that one. I know all our you okay. I'm catching up on the chat. Oh man, I didn't miss any other questions. We're just trying to figure out where Christina is. No, nobody else got questions? Send you off to the world?
I sent you a question, but I don't know how far you got on it.
You did?
Yeah, a couple days ago.
Let me just double check my memory.
It was about like vibration plates.
That was it. That was the one. I hear very mixed things about vibration plates. And it's tricky because that is one of the trends all of the influencers are pushing right now. It's vibration plate this and helps reduce lymphatic drainage and all of that. What's the downside? The downside is you're standing on a machine that's doing absolutely nothing and you've just wasted your time. Other than that, I cannot find any kind of downside.
So you mean just like if people are trying to do it for an exercise thing or a weight loss thing?
Do I think it's gonna magically, shed every time you look at it? Every time I see a video of somebody on the plate or bounding, jumping around on the trampoline, the girl's 104 pounds, maybe 95 pounds, 4 foot nothing, and rib shredded. She got the tan on, and I'm like, this is not all she's doing for her workouts. I can tell you that. She knows her stuff. And Michelle said that's exactly what she pictured. And yeah, that's generally it. Now, I think vibration plates started getting studied. I want to say I could be very wrong, but like NASA was studying them because they're looking at ways to help build muscle while you're in outer space. So they test all those different types of things. And so if they're studying, I think there's a little validity in it, but I don't think, no, the vibration plate is not like the thing in Carousel of Progress. Oh my God. But the big thing, oh my God, I started using a vibration plate and with the lymphatic drainage, I lost 40 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm like, that's not realistic. Now, I used to use one at the Gold's Gym Fitness CF I used to go to. I used to use one just as almost like a burnout. So after I'd do my squats, I'd go and do like squat holds on there. And I did notice a lot of, my joints always felt good after doing it. And maybe it was in my head. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I had no idea that you use this for a fitness thing. I get on it when I have anxiety and it just calms you down, like the vibration of it. I didn't know people actually use this for like a fitness thing.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also going to depend. Like, probably one that you buy on Amazon for $100 not going to get you a crazy good vibration. But I mean, the whole thought process, it's going to get more muscle fiber recruitment. So, and if you're doing single-legged stuff, you're going to get more, better stabilization on it. I remember, I don't know what Kim was doing at the time, but I want to say they were using it on people in her practice at one point because improves proprioception and better balance, just the stabilizers start working better. So there's definitely value in it. But if we're looking at a lot of the crap being pushed right now, that's when I'm apprehensive, when I'm like, you're not getting on this thing and it's the magic bullet. Like we are in a time where there are very close to magic bullets available. That ain't it. But if we're looking for increased balance, a little more muscle recruitment, even just better blood flow, like it's gonna increase your circuit. It's shaking things up, it's stimulating things, and you're gonna get better blood flow.
The new
So
shake weight.
no shake weight. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know like through like my OT journals and stuff, like a lot of it's lymphatic drainage and for the lymphatic system. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was more looking like knee stability because I think that's my problem when I run. Like I have to wear like compression sleeves now. I'm old and overweight and trying to be a runner. I am a runner, but I was like, how can I
Thank
get
you.
more knee stability? That's why I asked the question.
Okay. Now I was digging in the other window for your question, and I'm like, why can I not find it in the chat? And I remember you asking that, and I just didn't have the time to. I was trying to go back on my history with thing, but if I was doing it for knee stability, I would focus probably more on holds. So like, and ideally you'd have something in front of you that you could hold on and go into like a squat hold at 90 degrees. That's where I think you'd find really good benefit there. And then like some kind of single leg hold where you're balancing and slow lower, slow back up because it's going to work the stabilizers. We want to fix, you just want to fix the knees. That's the main
Yeah,
goal.
yeah. And right now I think my one of my workouts, the every other day one, is the slow, like a slow lower like a slower squat, excuse me, like the 5-2-2 or something.
Yep.
So I have to like hold it longer. So maybe that will be helpful as it's only the first week I've done them. So
I don't think it's going to hurt. I don't think it's going to hurt. And, you know, even if it improves, if it gave you a 5%, which is a very small number, if it gave you a 5%, pain reduction or feeling 5% better in the knee, would you be happy?
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Then do it.
I
Then
mean,
play
because
with
I
the
mostly
vibration.
get swelling, and it's probably because I was so active when I was younger and played college sports and blow. So I probably have some torn meniscus, some floating funky stuff that make it just swell up once in a while. And
I probably have some torn meniscus.
I'm just too scared to go. And then like once in a while it just flares up, and I'm like, we're good. I'm Bob. This is literally my brain being Bob right now. Be fine.
Isn't it funny how fitness people are? It's like, it's not completely ripped. I'm okay. I can walk. Bob's the same. Yeah. I like that you said I'm Bob. Bob's like, yeah, man,
That is my mentality. Yep. But I mean, you didn't ever want to get pulled out. So, I mean, you were playing college ball or coaching basketball, and it's like, I got this. Diving on the floor, and now I'm paying for it.
Listen, I was 50 years old. I ruptured my bicep off of my tendon, and I only missed 2 plays and went back in again. The truth.
I've I'll say this is a do as I say, not as I do type of thing. But that's I think when you really love the sport and you you know love some form of exercise, whatever it is, you don't want to be sidelined. The last thing you want to do is be sidelined. When I tore my bicep, same thing. It was like I flew mom down here from Connecticut, said, come live with me for a week while I get this surgery done. And the day after, I snuck out of my apartment at 6 o'clock in the morning and went to the gym. And she's like, she texted me, she goes, where the hell are you? I said, using the leg press machine in the gym right now. And she's like, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna tear the stitches. And I'm like, not on the leg press. I tore my bicep. I didn't tear anything on the leg. I got my legs swelled up in 3 months. And that was the last time somebody called me chicken legs. So, Michelle, watch your mouth. She's thinking about it right now. She's thinking about calling me chicken legs. She's gonna chat GPT something else now.
Listen, that was funny, and you know it.
I don't know how you came up with that.
I sent to Kim was even funnier.
It was fantastic.
Oh, did you not just share? You didn't share that with everyone? I thought you put it in the group too. I missed it.
Well, no, because first I said, Kim, can I send you something? Or like I sent message. I said I have another one that's funny, but it has to have Kim's permission, and she didn't respond. So I sent it to her in a DM, and she thought it was hysterical. So because you always got to check with the wife first, make sure you're not,
You want to
check
know
with
what
your something I know is all you.
she? Will this stay here? I'm trying to pull up.
The photo.
I'm trying. Maybe you have it.
I have the photo. Can I show a picture in a chat? Does that work?
You can share. You
Yeah.
can put it in the chat.
Okay. I don't.
We
I
were
mean,
having
I've
way
never.
too much fun in the chat today. For those that don't normally come to that aren't in that chat yet, we were having way too much fun. I felt bad because what were you
Should
gonna
I
say,
send
Michelle?
for the book?
What book is it from?
It's not a real book.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I thought you used like what do you like I don't
Well,
know,
no, I gave it a prompt.
concept.
Yeah, I gave it a prompt.
There we go. That's the photo. So
I can't stop laughing every time I see it.
No, that's the one Kim posted in her story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we were on Tuesday night's call, I mentioned the recipe chat, and as people, where is that? I said, oh, it's on Telegram. If you're in the challenge only, you're not in the Telegram yet. So then Elizabeth's like, I'm joining after. I want to join after the challenge ends. She messaged me, and I want to say it was like 5 o'clock this morning, and I just so happened to be like, no, it must have been like 5:30 because I finished my cardio and I was going down to the locker room to get my protein, and I caught her message like at the right time, and I was like, all right, yeah, here's the link. Yeah, you just jump into Telegram. She wanted to see the recipe chat, and then Elizabeth came in today, and I'm like, oh, this chat got ratchet today. Of all the days to have your first day in the chat, it was getting wild in there. So
At the end of the day,
I was
Did
being
we scare
feisty.
her off, or is it still cool? Or
It's still cool. We're still cool. But she must be like, what the heck?
she's probably going, "What the hell is wrong with these people?" You know.
I had to silence the chat today because it was blowing up and buzzing on my desk. And I was like, I have actual work to do today. I can't just keep looking at this.
Sorry for partying.
When I finally caught up, I was dying.
I was busy all morning, and then my afternoon was less busy, so I had some time on my hands.
You had some time on your hands. Sometimes you need a mental health break from the world.
Well, we finally got 2 medical assistants because I was doing 3 people's job for many, many, many months. And so now we finally have 2 medical assistants. So I'm like, oh, this is what it's like just to do my job. This is wonderful. And then this is what happens. Idle hands are the devil's playground.
They really are. They really are. And that all started because I've been joking with her that it's getting hot. I'm gonna shave my head. I can't be wearing these wigs while I run and with all this hair under here. I'm gonna shave my head. So I went on the AI and I went on AI and I was like, make me bald.
It's a good look.
No, you're not allowed to fully shave.
It's a great look.
No.
That's where I want to go. That's the next step.
Look,
fine.
My husband looks enough like his father. No, he looks too much like his father as is, and his father is like completely shaved head. I said if he does it, my response was exactly like Kim's response. Absolutely not.
His looks good.
I was cracking up with Kim's response.
I was pissed when he went down this low.
I cropped some of that conversation.
Oh.
I had there was a comment that I looked like I was doing something featured on Breaking Bad. Then it was, did you seriously get that done? And then she called me. because I didn't reply. So it was fun. It was fun. I had to have my fun for the day. That was my win for the day. I needed a little de-stress.
I feel like I should do that with my beard with Becca.
You can't tell her. You just got to shave the beard and have her come home and think somebody else is in the kitchen.
That'd be funny.
It's a terrible idea, dude.
Yeah, that
Terrible
wouldn't
idea.
work for me.
We'll pray for you.
Bill, how young are your kids?
5.5 and 3.
Okay, the 3-year-old, you will scare the living daylights out
Yeah.
if you do that.
They won't recognize you.
Yeah, neither of them have ever seen me without a beard, so it'd be bad.
It will scare them, yes.
It will scare them.
I also look
I
like
did
I'm
that
like
when my
30
youngest
years
one was
younger
2
without it.
and took the mustache off, and it was like,
Bye,
oh my
Amy. I hope your back feels better. Did you leave already? Did she leave already? I can't see. She left already, but I find it hysterical that we got 3 good questions tonight from Amy S, Amy R, and now Amy H. Amy H, what's your question?
Okay, it's more of an opinion question. I am going to Wine and Dine, and that's the first time I'm doing Run Disney at Walt Disney World. So I'm like trying to figure out what hotel we're going to stay at. And I have a placeholder reservation at All Star Movies. Has anyone stayed there and can tell me how loud it is? My husband sleeps like shit everywhere we go, and I'm just trying to get him as least cranky as possible since we're going with the kids too. And like I want to save money, but like I'm afraid that because it's a more budget resort that it's going to be like really noisy.
So we stayed there,
and I've stayed there multiple times.
Yeah.
I stay at the All Stars because all I need is a shower and a place to change. That's it.
Right.
Now back to the question,
not
though,
that
is it
bad.
loud?
So we
Oh,
were
really?
there for a cheer competition, and we didn't even know they were there.
They because they all like if you think like we're a soccer one too.
Yeah.
Was there one time when we were there. We've stayed at a couple of them, and the thing is that they all have to get up too the next day and go to where they need to go because we are in like prime cheer competition season right now, so there's a good chance that they'll be there. The other thing you can do is they'll show you where your room is. If you're on a courtyard side and you want it to be quieter, see if they'll put you on the other side, which usually faces a
Parking lot.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's a good tip. Yeah, we're
it
waiting to see
depends
if like a good
on-
deal comes up for anything that has a better pool since we'll be there with the kids and they'll want to swim. But if nothing better comes up that's like affordable, then I just wanted to make sure that we weren't in too much trouble.
Also, if
No.
you don't mind the walk, typically when you do room requests, you can request like closer sections. I would see if you can request the furthest back section because nobody wants to stay in the back. But if you're willing, and it's the way that movies, music, and sports are all set up, it's really not that far away. It may feel a little bit like that after the races, but it's not too far from where the buses pick up. Like it's maybe a 10-minute walk at most, depending on what section you're in. So
okay, that's not bad.
When I stayed in music during Wine and Dine, we were in the country fair section, like pretty as far back as you could be. Like basically our room, you could see the woods. And we found it to be pretty quiet for a value.
Okay.
You know
Thank you
what?
for everyone's input.
And I'm gonna say it doesn't, I'm lucky. I get cast member rates through my mother-in-law sometimes, and we've stayed at Coronado for dirt cheap at the tower.
Okay, I have a question for you then. If you get cast member rates, because we do too, because my husband's a cast member, but they don't have any right now. And when I looked it up, it seemed like they just sort of release them sporadically. Like,
Keep
do
checking.
you know, does she know like when
She
should we be
don't.
checking?
She don't know.
So we
I
just
can
have to
answer
keep
this.
checking all the time.
Amy, I can answer this for you because surprise everyone, I'm a cast member. Surprise. So October will be a part of the Disney Family Holiday discount, so you won't see those discounts until the end of summer.
Okay, so they'll show up. Okay, at the end of summer
When they
All right.
send out your husband's holiday pack, if you know what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yes, I
That's
do.
when around then they'll tell you when the discounts get posted, because those are the hotel discounts for the fall into late winter.
Is the holiday ones. Okay, thank
Correct.
you.
And
That's really good
why
information.
once we get our holiday discounts, you'll notice we can't see past spring break. And
Mhm.
it's because those are the spring and summer discounts. They do it in like halves of the year.
Okay.
I don't know if you're West Coast, right?
We are. So we don't usually well, first of all, we don't usually plan this far ahead, but like with the races, you have to plan farther ahead. And so I didn't know if there just weren't going to be any or if they just hadn't been released yet and when do they release them. So that's good to know.
It's a part of family holiday, but I've had a hard time recently finding room discounts for cast members on race weekends. I couldn't get anything for Princess really, unless I wanted to stay at like Kadani Village for $400 a night, which I live 30
Right.
minutes away, so I was like, no, I'm okay. Thank you so much though. And there's not really anything for springtime with me looking at it now. But yeah, the best time, believe it or not, the best discounts I found were for marathon weekend. I don't know if it's because that's
So
a
that's
down week,
I was gonna
but
say that we stayed there on marathon and we booked maybe 2 weeks prior to race weekend, and we got in the Coronado Tower for I want to say it was like 150 a night, which is insane. And Art of Animation, where my mother-in-law works at that point, was 450 a night. And on the cast member, I was like, this doesn't even make sense.
it was
But
probably a suite.
you're
If it was
thinking,
that much.
Coronado, the Tower, nicer hotel, you can have the same problems where it's a cheer night there, cheer weekend. And
Mhm.
we've stayed there before, and we were next to cheer moms, and they were hammered, and they were trashed. And I don't know what we were doing. I think it was like an anniversary or something, or a Dapper Day. And we finally got to the room, and I was like grumpy mode. And I called the desk, and I was like, y'all need to come talk to this lady because I'm going to talk to her and it ain't going to be good. Like they would not shut up. And I ended up being in the 2-bedroom suite about 5 minutes later for no increase on price. But any hotel you could stay at, you got potential of walking into chaos is the moral of the story. So go with what Erica said and stay in the far, far, far back.
All right, I'll see if I can request that. And I'll bring
that's
our
better
I'll bring our
parking
white
spot.
noise machine.
Bring them headphones.
Also, depending on how old your kids are, the pools at the All Stars are a lot of fun for kids.
Oh, they are? Okay. It seemed like they were pretty bare bones, but if they're adequate. So my oldest will be 9. So she's not even that old. And she's down for whatever. And my youngest is 3.
I think the most fun pool for kids on property, just like racking through them in my brain, is probably at Art of Animation, because you not only get the big blue pool, but there is a Finding Nemo themed splash pad next to it that's got like a slide and water features and like stuff like that. But all of the value resort pools are kind of fun. Like I know the Pop Century one has these flower like shower heads that just like spit water into the pool. I will also say if you're at your pool between noon and 2-ish, there's usually a resort activities cast member out there doing a pool party, so they'll have games for the kids and like music going and stuff, so that's a lot of fun too.
Oh, and the s'mores at night.
The only thing
campfire.
with Wine and Dine that you need to like super be aware of is there's probably going to be a Halloween party, if not 2, during that week. So you will have people coming back to their rooms past midnight.
That's true.
Okay.
Because they've moved Wine and Dine up to before Halloween. And
Right.
that's the busiest part of Halloween. There's gotta be a party that week. They haven't released party schedules yet, but just
One
to
thing
be
I
aware.
have learned is to bring earplugs.
Yeah.
Bring your
Earplugs work.
Get some loops. Those things rock.
Me, I sleep through everything. Y'all know the drill. If you stay in Art of Animation, let me know. You got to put my name on your guest list so I can go visit my mother-in-law in my princess outfit. That's the one rule. Security's a pain in the butt there. Pop is my favorite. Christina likes Pop. Denise likes Art of Animation. Let's see. Kadani. Oh my God. We did Kadani Springtime Surprise. We didn't stay there. Chris Turner, CC Turner had a brunch at his room. He brought in a friend that was a chef, did a post-race brunch, and I went over there. It was like a 45-minute walk to his room. You ain't get me over to Animal Kingdom, even though it's beautiful. Not happening.
Steal an EVC after, like, there was somebody's EVC was plugged in the hallway, and I was ready to steal an EVC, and my friend and I were going to dumber, like 2 of us on that thing to ride it, because our room was the second to last room in Kidani, and we clocked it, and it really was like a quarter mile or a little bit farther than a quarter mile to our room. It was just awful. The view was great.
That sounds
Wow.
like exactly what I need to walk with the kids for their first 5K with me that early morning.
At
Let's
two,
just tack
2
on
o'clock in
another
the
half a
morning.
mile.
Let me know how that goes, because my sister asked me to run with my little 7-year-old nephew. She's like, he wants to do one. Can we come down during a race weekend? I said, I get to pick the weekend. You're not coming dopey weekend. Don't even think about it. And but I was like, I'll take him through a 5K. And then I realized I'm gonna have to get this child up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna hate life.
Yeah, I think they're just really excited for their Aristocats costumes. I
That's all
think
that
that'll
matters.
get them out of bed.
That's all that
Yeah.
matters. Perfect.
Is there truly like no time limit on the, I mean, obviously there is some time limit, but like, is there pretty much no time limit on the 5K?
You're not gonna get clipped on the 5K. It's
They did make a point this year to. I wonder how it's going to work this year with Wine and Dine, because they have the new start times. Like, you're going to start anywhere between 5 or 4:30 or however I would have to check the official guide to tell you what time it starts. But then the time is from, like, we'll say 5 to 7:30. But this is the first year that they're doing it with Wine and Dine, so we don't know how it's going to start. But if you're a 7:30 start time and you're a person who likes to make your 5K take as much time as, your 10K or your 10 miler, they might do what they do in Disneyland, where they kind of cut off a space and they don't let you go through.
true story.
Starting at 7:30, you're not going to be able to take an hour to 2 hours on that course.
If you start at the normal hour, I don't think you're gonna have any problem. It's a walk through Epcot. You'll be fine.
Yeah, because I know they're going to want to stop and take a lot of pictures, which
Yeah.
is like, yeah. And so I just want to make sure that we have ample time for that, since they're, not, they will have never done this kind of distance before. So, I mean, we're training for it,
Also-
obviously, but like,
Also, be aware if you're in one of the later start groups, and this even goes with later corrals, as someone who is typically in either the last or second to last corral, the character lines by the time you get up to them can sometimes be pushing 45 minutes, and that's not even a joke. Just be
Yeah.
aware and be cautious of your time and prioritize like who you would like to see on the course. Now, you could get really, really lucky and you all get put in C and then you have more time. But, if for whatever reason you end up towards the back, just be aware of that.
You could get very lucky, and then you're in the other group chat, and the night before, Lisa shares with you the character list so you can prioritize.
yeah, I was going to say, does anybody know beforehand,
Lisa
like
does.
at all? Okay.
Normally did it either the night before or 5:30, like a half hour before the race time starts.
She blesses us with it. She's great.
Been known
I
to
wish
get
you
it.
could see how fluffy these flakes are. Sorry, I'm ADHDing right now.
Oh my
We're in
God.
a snowstorm.
picturesque.
We're gonna
Oh my gosh.
We're just going to a basketball game. Sorry, I interrupted someone, but I'm getting pelted with fluffy flakes, and it's so cute.
Love it.
No, you're. If I get a list ahead of time, even if I'm not running the race weekend, sometimes I get the list and I make sure I share it on every group that I'm in.
Awesome. Yeah, because then I could tell them, like, this is who we're going to see probably. Who do you really want to see? That we could skip everybody else.
Love
When
it.
we were in B for the last 5K for Princess, we were online for 26 minutes for the mom from
Merida Brave.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, we didn't mess with that one. All right, kids. The wife just texted me dinner's ready.
What
I
time
can smell
Survivor?
it. What?
What time did Survivor start?
Survivor's yesterday.
The pitch starts at 9 o'clock. So that's what I.
I have to watch Shrinking tonight. No spoilers on that.
You're safe in my book. No below deck spoilers though.
You don't watch Shrinking?
It's so good. I watched it last night.
Oh my God, don't ruin it for me.
Nope, I won't.
All right. Make good decisions. I'll see everybody on Tuesday.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for the good questions tonight.
Thanks.
Good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.